No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Guys, now to our second match, Nami versus Moria. Nami went 1-0. What do you think about Nami in this meta right now?
It's actually kind of hard to be honest. I mean, Nami's a leader or a deck you can always play. I think you
Yeah.
just kind of due to the luck and also the skill for it, of course. But there are some good matchups. There's some bad matchups. But in this meta, I'm not quite sure. Like in OP05, I would have said yes, definitely. It's a good deck because it has a very good matchup against Enel, for example, which was really popular.
Against Yellow in general, I would say, right?
I'm not that sure about that because Katakuri actually has quite a good matchup against Nami because of the like plus 1000 additional on the leader. You can just swing big every turn and in late game just play like back to back to back the 10 drop big mom.
Yeah,
So
that's true. But you have
I
to
don't
find
know.
them, right? First, I mean, if you don't
That's
find
true.
the 10
That's
big
true.
ones,
That's true. If you don't find the 10 drop big moms
yeah.
or like any big drops, that's a bad matchup as well. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, starting with the Francesco's first move with this playing Singri, Phil is trash. Good for his leader ability, good for the 8-cost Moria. He found the Perona in his trash, a very good opener, especially also against Nami, because if Nami goes hand size down, it's it's most probably an event which goes away.
That's true.
Yeah. Nami plays obviously the best start for Nami playing the Kaya to draw 2, pitch 2 cards, and to go -2 of his deck.
Okay, now Moria does basically just what Moria does. Swing for 6, rest 2 for the leader ability. What would you play in this situation? Would you go for the Perona to just pitch a card?
It's
Because Absalom would also have been a good option.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
to KO the Kaya, so he can't bounce her back with his events.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see now what the Nami player chooses to do. Counters out.
Yeah, and no, he pitched with the Perona effect the
Okay.
Mr. Two of his hand, and
okay.
now defending his life with the Giant Javel. Also needs to pitch a hand card to gain 4k of his leader and to trash the top 2 life. Deciding to pitch a buggy, trashing his top 2 life, going -2 of his deck. I see another Kaya and the Love Mellow, which is very good. Oh, okay.
Did he not trash the top 2 cards?
No,
like
I think we didn't see that, but he did.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, hand cards are actually looking pretty good for the Nami player. Plays another Kaya,
Yeah.
has a Love Mellow, which also has the draw effect now because he does not have a lot of cards in hand. Another Gabble in hand, so yeah, that's just basically a pass. So
Yeah.
a perfectly 3 done open, 2 for the Love Mellow, 1 for
Yeah.
the Gabble. So yeah, we'll see what Moria chooses to do. What would you say? Should you swing big against Nami, or should you like do less swings? I mean, more swings, but with like less attack. Like
It depends on the hand size. It's very important. I mean, because he has 3 dons open and he has like 2 cards in hand, you have actually to swing like less amount of attacks. I mean, you have to swing like a 5k, a 5k. The 7k is no. It helps Nami actually because
because he has to use the event
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So he basically just wasted 2 don.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that play.
It would be better to swing like 5. I mean, yeah, he he couldn't swing with the Sindri because he had no 3 dons to attach it. Moria should actually be fine against Nami because you can pressure her and summon at the same way minions.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why, for example, Doflamingo was very good against Nami because you are always pressuring it with 7k swings to the life and summoning for only 1 don a minion. So pressuring Nami.
Moria, I think the
Very
Moria
important.
player forgot to mill.
I didn't see that. Yeah. I mean, there are judges, right? So
Yeah, there's a judge at the table. He, if he sees it,
yeah,
then he will definitely tell him to do so.
I mean, the chat says too.
He
So,
forgot.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it is a misplay for Moria, right? It helps Moria to fill his trash.
Yeah.
So,
That's how it says. I mean, they're nervous. It's
Yeah.
basically it's the second round, the second round of the tournament. It's
Yeah.
the feature match.
so
Anybody can do
Nami
it.
lets him 5 down open. Very interesting. I cannot see his hand, but I assure he has a giant javelin in his hand. I know. Oh, he has the 3 cost event, which draws you 2 cards if you have, or which draws you up to have. You have 2 cards in your hand, and
also gives you
gives
plus
you
6,000.
6,000. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very good card for Nami. So
It is.
in this case, because you have this event in your hand, you just want to pitch every card in your hand, right? To get the advantage to draw
Yes,
at
definitely.
least
So
one
this
card.
like the last event you
Yeah.
want to use in this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, so Moria, I think he
Oh.
kind of learned from his mistake.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
just start swinging with low attacks now.
Yeah.
Might even consider to just attach 3
Yeah,
Dawn
of
and swing
course.
with the 1 Dawn character he has on field. So yeah, because you
Oh.
see, like it's a 5 Dawn swing and he had to use a plus 4k event for it.
Yeah. So swinging for 6k, I mean he has 1 card in it and it's the 3 cost event which draws to no 2k, 2 cards and gives you the 6k power.
So yeah, now as you said, Moria swing 6 can play another character for 2. I will go definitely for maybe another Absalom, or even a Perona would have been so good now. No, Perona it won't work.
Yeah,
right now.
Corona, you have at least.
Oh, my
yeah.
apologies.
He takes a 2k with the Dr. Hawk back. I mean you can do it because Nami will always swing at your board. Yeah, no drawing the 2 cards. Another giant javelin and the buggy. So it's looking, I would say, playing the 4 cost Kazan.
Playing the Kazan. Okay.
I mean, considering the board, I would say that Moria is now in the advantage because he will now swing many little attacks at the Nami.
The problem for
It
the
will
Nami
hurt
player,
Nami,
like,
of course.
there will be a lot of swings in the next turn.
Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of people know how to play against Nami. Yeah, that's definitely true. I went to the locals and with Nami, and there were a very good player, but they just didn't practice against Nami, so I just win win against them.
Yeah. That's when always when you like pick up a new deck like Moria, you always have to test the matchup against Nami. Because even if it just happens like once in 2 tournaments, you will face a Nami, and if it's going to be like in the later stage of the event or even the top card, like in the EU finals, there even was a Nami player in the top 8. And in this kind of scenario, I mean, we had a very talented player, Fabian, there to face him, but I think he was also like prepared for this matchup. So everybody should definitely do that whenever you pick up a new deck. Always just also train to play against something like Nami. And yeah, that's a problem. He bounces back his Kaya, which that's why I always said to always play Absalom if he can.
Yeah,
because they just bounce back the Kaya, player again for 1, draw another 2 cards, and in this matchup or in general against Nami, every deck card counts.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you have 5 cards in your life, you have 5 cards in your hands, so your deck count isn't 50, it is 40, right? I mean, there are much less cards in your deck. So pitching 2 cards with the Kaya is a very good way to win your deck.
I mean, it's the best card in your
Yeah,
deck. Like
yeah.
the only thing which gives him more value, I think, is Pilaf.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong. Which also costs like 2 more, but which we didn't actually see.
We didn't
know.
see.
So we might see like 1 or even 2 Pilaf triggers in the Nami's life.
Yeah. I mean, they are playing also the 1 cost event, which was actually made for the Ivankov deck. I just forgot his name.
It's like a newcomer All Stars, I think.
Something like that. The active main is not useful for Nami, but the trigger. I mean, just to pitch 2 cards, and you can pitch it with like Giant Javel. Playing the new event White Snake. The effect is the leader gains now for the wall turn plus 1,000 and then draws a card. Very good card which pushed Nami in OP06 actually.
There's the event we talked about.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. He drew 2 cards now, which helps to mill his deck.
Input on All Stars. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very good decision to swing here with the Sentry with 6k. Uh, Nami in general hates to pitch his 2ks because the 2ks are very important cards for like
Yeah.
Kaya. You know, you just don't want to pitch
I
a
think
Kaya.
you also don't play that many.
Oh, Breakfast. Breakfast trigger.
Breakfast.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, it's a
a
very good
lot of
position.
good triggers for Nami.
Which card would you bounce back?
I think depending on the deck size, I would either bounce like Dr. Hawkback like he did,
Yeah.
or my own Kaya.
Mhm.
But I think he just bounced back the Dr. Hawkback because he has no counters in hand,
Mhm.
expect for his events. And if the next life is not going to be a counter, he will be down at 0 life next turn, and Moria still has all these
Yeah.
swings.
Francesco doing it very well, just swinging and
Oh,
not going.
another
Yeah,
trigger!
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my god.
What I want to say is Moria is not going like down with his hand size, which is very important against Nami because she will swing at your board. You need the counters to protect your 5k buddies.
So many
I can
triggers.
see that Francesco knows how to play against Nami.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah,
Frederick with all these triggers, I think like every life cast until now was a trigger. I mean, you play a lot of triggers,
Yeah.
that's just a fact. But I think it's just so frustrating when you play against Nami. Like, try your best, like because you're basically just playing by yourself.
Yeah.
You have like no real interaction with your opponent, and if you just get all these triggers, draw a card, trash a card, it's just frustrating, man.
Swinging 2k off the Sentry with the buggy didn't.
Yeah, Nami hitting more triggers than
Yeah,
yellow last
yeah.
game.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Letting his Sentry down with the buggy swing. No, Nami with 10 down. Nami with 10 down can be very scary. Decides to play the Mr. 2, searching for the Giant Javel, yeah? Giant Javel. And now with 9 down. He didn't see the. He didn't still see the 3-cost event to draw 2 cards, like the pillow, right?
Yeah, the
Still.
pillar,
Yeah.
like,
He has a dice by the side of his deck. Is this the counter of the deck?
it's so like I think
Like 15 cards left?
it still shows 5, but
No, it's 15, I guess.
it's 15. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, maybe. But like, where are all the peel-ups, man? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you
I think.
can't tell me all the 4 of them are on the bottom of the deck.
I mean, I would not be surprised if his last life is a pillow.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. But I mean,
Because I think if Nami survives the next round, he wins that game because like there has to be some peel from the next few
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Maybe
It
even
depends on
milled some. Maybe he milled some which we didn't like quite see.
that I want to say. I mean, maybe he builds some, and it depends on the size of the deck he has. I mean, we are not able to count it, right? But yeah. So swinger for 5, very good decision. He has many one-cost events like like this Sprouter checking the top 3
Ooh.
and sorting them how you like it. Like to prepare your draws with Love Miller, for example.
That's a very good card.
Very good card, yeah.
I think the triggers is also very good.
Draw 2 and trash 1.
Yeah, that's
very good as well.
That's just what you want with Nami.
Yeah.
You love these draw to trash 2 effects on this deck.
Of course. Now, trying to decide which what to do with the top 3 cards. Maybe putting them under the deck.
Okay, so
we can see
the Robo Band, Zeph, and I think it's the 3 Don event. Like
deciding to put it on the bottom of the deck. It can help, of course.
I mean, that's what I would have done as well because like these events are not helping at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do with a Zeph, for example?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a peel-off.
There's the pillow we are talking about.
There's the first
Just
peel-off, if I'm not wrong.
So 7k. Helping the non-player just to counter it. I mean, he should have swing like 9Ks, right?
Yeah, like you Okay.
Uh,
Like
Giant Devil?
against Nami, you either swing
Ah,
5,
he's doing it right now. Okay, I
like you
assume-
either swing 5 or you swing 9.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between. Like you don't swing 6 or 7
Yeah.
or even 8. That just wasted done because like
Yeah.
basically any event gives you like the plus 4k. So attacking with like 7 or something.
Depending on the trigger he gets, it might be a win
Oh,
for Moria.
I think he even had a trigger, but he chose to not play it.
So swinging with 9 again. I saw this is Sparta. I
Okay,
see.
he
Okay.
definitely has enough counters.
Yeah, he
Another
has a
good Sparta. Okay.
Oh, seeing the pillow.
Ooh, he's
And
the
two
pillars.
and two giant javelins. If I didn't. Or
And he also has a Kaya in hand. And don't forget, people, even if the
no.
Nami player is not able to like reduce his deck to 0 in his own turn, if he manages to do it on his opponent's turn, he still wins the game.
yeah. Trashing two cards.
So basically, what Frederick should just do now is like play the Kayas,
Yeah.
play all the pillars, and he's counting his deck.
I mean, there was like 10, 9.
Nah, not that many. It's
9.
only 5.
No,
It's
a 6 or a
it's
9.
a 6. I think it's a 6. If I'm not wrong.
No.
Oh, no, 9. It's a 9.
It's
Definitely.
9
It's a
also.
9,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, 7
No.
left. I mean, he
7.
can win, regarding on the cards in his hand, but it might be hard.
I mean, what could he has a Kaya, so
Oh, he has a white snake. He has the 3-cost event. He plays the Kaya out.
place the Kaya out,
Draws
draws
2.
2. Okay.
Oh, sing 2 white snakes. I mean, you can pitch one of them, and you have to keep.
White Snake also draws a card, right?
It draws your card, and you gain +1
Yeah,
for the wall turn.
I think the Nami player won at this point, to be honest.
I don't know.
He just has to do the math right and he won the game, I think.
I mean, he draws a card with white snake. He draws another card, maybe with the other white snake. Maybe he has to pitch a 3-cost event.
And he also has another pillar in
Oh,
hand,
okay. I
right?
see.
He also has another pillar
Yeah,
in
I
hand.
mean,
Only 5. Yeah, that's like nothing much to think. If I'm not wrong, or do I miss something? Like just play the pillar for 3.
I mean, he's limited on his dons, right?
That's kind of true. Like how much stun does he have left? I think that's like still 5 or something.
I would say it's over for the Nami. I cannot see that Nami will win that. He has still 5 cards left.
He plays another
Turn
pillar.
2. I mean,
Does he have like?
it's a rubber band.
Ah,
But
but
he only have,
he needs the gavel.
Yeah,
He needs the
yeah.
gavel. So
He just needed one more don or the javel, right? So
yeah. Oh no.
I would say
Yeah,
that's over.
that's why I always say every card is important because a Nami player will lose by 1 card on deck.
Yeah.
He has 3 cards on deck and he will only be able to mill 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
So swing with 15k, obviously. Can he counter it? Can he pitch his last 3 cards? Francesco's asking that. Will he do it? Draw 1 card.
that's so frustrating.
Does he have the giant javel? He
Does
will
he have
win,
the giant
but
javel?
he doesn't have the giant javel, right?
No.
He has a rubber band to mill 1 more card. 1 card
Yeah,
left,
if you lose the game.
and it's GG.
Oh, this is so
wow,
unfortunate.
1
man.
card.
This is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
GG's to both
GG to
players.
both
They
players,
both
yeah.
played really, really good.